Nate, explain the rules here. Why can't the Dolphins try to recruit Tom Brady and Sean Payton while they're under contract?
Because it's the commitment to these contracts, and not just for players, but for coaches. It compromises what we have signed. So if I'm on a certain team, another coach, a GM, an owner, can't come along and whisper in my ear that they would like to recruit me, they want me on their team, or I should try to manipulate my way out of my contract or out of my situation in order to join another squad. It breaks down to the integrity of the game, which is what the NFL and all of major sports want to hold on to.
How would you rate the penalty here? Weak? Tough? What's your take?
I feel like it's tough anytime you're taking away draft picks and then you have a fine. I believe it's $1.5 million. Then also a suspension for an owner who loves being around his team, and he can't show up till after week 6. But, this is a slap on the wrist that some would say for an owner that's still going to sit back from an outside view and still work in whatever capacity he can with this squad. I do know if I was on the Miami Dolphins and I heard about losing draft picks, that's going to hurt me as a player, because those were draft picks that we were going to lean on in order to be a better squad. And if I had a relationship with Stephen Ross, who I've met on a couple of occasions, I know he's upset that he won't be able to hang out with this squad during the beginning of the season.
All right, let's talk about Deshaun Watson. What do you make? I mean, the NFL wanted to be more severe in terms of their punishment. The judge said no because you don't have sort of a precedent. It might not be fair to all the players. I mean, what do you make of the judge's decision, and what do you make of how the NFL is handling him and his behavior?
Well, one thing the NFL has done, they have taken the allegations like this very seriously. There's two ways to look at it. There's the criminal charges. There's the civil lawsuits that have been settled. There's the opinion of the public. And then there's the opinion of the locker room. I think when you strip all of those things away, you have to have a certain understanding of what these allegations mean. And we're not sitting here pointing the finger because we truly don't know the details and the layers of what happened. But when this many women come out, I don't care if you're a superstar or the last guy on the bench, you have to take this seriously. Let's be very clear. Deshaun Watson, before all of this, was one of the best quarterbacks in the business. His contract tells you so. He's made a ton of money leading up to this new big contract that he got with the Cleveland Browns. But the NFL said it doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how much money you're making. We are going to make sure these allegations are seriously taken by us and the investigators. And that's what people have to understand. There have been investigations by the Houston PD, the NFL, outside sources. And now they have this 6-game suspension in the NFL. I think they have just about today to appeal if they want to lessen it or even add extra games.
Thank you for that context. Thank you for that context. Nate Burleson, also known as My Man. Thank you, brother.
My man.